Haverhill on Clark versus Eric Britton. I'm just adjourning the motion.
Got it. All right. Ready? So.
Your name?
Eric Burr. Good afternoon, sir.
All right. And how much is owing at this point?
So we do have a consent judgment, Your Honor.
Oh, fantastic.
Yes. We have a consent judgment for possession only. This is 266, correct? Yes. Yes.
Yes.
The rent to retain is $1,448.90. Attorney fees and costs in the amount of $170 for a total redemptive amount of $1,618.90. The defendant has agreed to pay or vacate by May 29th, 2026. There's no money judgment. I did discuss MCR 4.201J, the 3-day residual, as well as the 10-day appeal date. He has signed up.
Is all of that correct, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right. Do you have any questions regarding anything on this judgment?
Not at all.
And you were apprised of your 3-day rights of rescission.
Excuse me?
Were you apprised of your 3-day rights of rescission that you have 3 days to think about this after I sign it? I'll give it to you. You have 3 days because you're unrepresented by counsel. You have 3 business days to think about this judgment. If you believe that there's some legal reason, some mistake on your part, some confusion, or some right you didn't assert, you'd have to file a motion within those 3 business days. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. It doesn't mean I grant it, but you file it. All right. I granted the judgment. Thank you. Haverhill on Clark versus Joel Brewer. Hello. What's your name?
I'm JL Brewer.
Okay. Okay. You had an appointment with SOS on the 21st? April.
I don't recall. Sorry. April 21st?
Yes. All right. They sent me this piece of paper, this spreadsheet. It's supposed to tell me everything like some oracle. And it tells me that you had an appointment on April 21st.
Yes. I'm sorry. I recall now. It was over the phone.
Okay.
It was over the phone and we made the appointment. I talked to Alicia Sykes was my coordinator, and I just got an email back from her today, and I was approved for $3,000 for them to pay.
So when did you got an email today?
Yeah, I just got an email this morning. But the only thing is, because my employer didn't send over the verification within the time, it moved us past the date for this month. So now I owe 11 before they'll pay the 3,000, but I can have that by the 29th, like we discussed.
Okay. So
I wrote it down.
You wrote what? Yeah, thank you. So they will pay the 3, but because we're now in May, you have to pay the 1,100, right? And you can pay that by the 29th. Okay, did you talk?
I have the email here. It just was delayed, and it was delayed.
No, it's okay. It's just I want to make sure that they're going to do what they say they're going to do for you.
Yes, I have it in writing right here.
Okay. And when can you then pay? How much is owing counsel? Let me start there.
We did discuss that Hawk's going to pay the 3,000, but she does have to pay 1131. So her balance is $3,961 in rent, 170 in attorney fees and costs. The total is $4,131. So I have extended the writ date for all of these consent judgments to the end of the month, May 29th, so that it would take into consideration, any Hawk payments. And if there's a promise to pay from Hawk, then the defendants can pay by the prescribed date of May 29th, and then we will hold off on filing as long as there's a promise to pay from Hawk.
Got it.
So that's what the consent judgment did go.
Is that all correct, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay, so let me ask you this. The 1,100 plus, when are you going to be able to pay that?
I get paid actually the 15th and the 29th. So I was hoping to do 2 installments and it'll be paid.
Okay. Can I just say this?
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you how to handle all your finances. if you can do that and get everything paid by the 15th, that's going to be the
Okay.
better thing to do.
Okay.
Because like I was saying, I'm not sure that their money situation is, but I don't want you to come down to the 29th. You then tell them and they say, oh, we can't do,
Can't do that.
you know, I get,
I
you
understand.
know what I'm saying? Okay. Do you have any other questions regarding this judgment?
No, Your Honor.
And you were told your 3-day rights of rescission?
Yes.
All right, fantastic. Then I will enter the judgment. I'll sign off on it. All right, I've done that. Thank you. Have a good weekend. Haverhill on Clark versus Jennifer Carthage.
Finding on docket for the plaintiff and
Hello,
Name's Jennifer Carthage.
thank you. And where are we on this?
Yes, Judge, the parties have entered into a consent judgment for possession only. Rent to retain is $2,900 even. Attorney fees and costs in the amount of $170 for a total redemptive amount of $3,070. And has agreed to pay this by May 29th for vacate. There is no money judgment. We did discuss the 3-day rescission rule as well as the 10-day appeal date, and she has signed off.
Ma'am, is all of that correct?
Yes.
Do you have any questions regarding anything on the judgment?
Hope I'll have everything paid by the 20th.
All right, very,
Do I get a copy?
I will sign the judgment.
Okay.
Yes, you can pick a copy up out front at the front counter.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Haverhill on Clark versus Tyler Jackson.
Finding on docket for the plaintiff.
To Leah.
To leave.
I guess I said it and I said, no, that's not it. All right. Hello, Miss Jackson. All right, where are we on this?
You have a consent judgment for possession only. Rent to retain is $4,010. Attorney fees and costs in the amount of $170 for a total of $4,180 due and owing by May 29th, 2026. No money judgment is entered. Further orders do indicate that the official amount of $1,000 from yesterday, 5/7/2026, will be applied once confirmed and processed. And we did discuss the 3-day rescission rule as well as the 10-day appeal date and sign offs.
All of that correct?
Yes. Can I say something? I don't know.
Can I stop you?
Yeah.
Okay, no, I could, but I won't. Go ahead. What do you want to tell?
Okay. Maybe I can do, because I get paid bi-weekly. So I only get 2 more checks this month, which I will only be able to get by the 29th paid $2,500 by the 20th. And so I was seeing if I can get like extension into the next month or my next payment.
If I do that on this judgment, the problem is your June rent's going to become due.
Well, I'll be able to, okay, yeah. I'm just trying to figure out, because what's happening is, like I said, I only get paid bi-weekly. I don't get paid.
No, I got you.
And the person who's helping me get paid bi-weekly too. So by the 29th, I won't have the $4,000.
Okay, if you weren't going to have it, why'd you sign this?
I was a little unsure. Well,
Yeah, because I wasn't aware of any of this, and
I figured.
yeah, I don't know anything. I'm new to this. So I'm just trying to figure out, like, how does it work? Because I only get 2 checks the rest.
No, I hear you. Okay, let me ask you this. How much can you have by the 29th?
The 25.
We had 2,500 of the, well, but you already paid 1,000.
Yes.
That hasn't been applied to this. So
Correct.
41. So if I take 35 off of that, 4180.
3,500 is $680.
Okay. When were you intending on getting your June rent paid?
The second pay. So I was going to pay my full rent, the second payment of June. So when I get paid in June, I'm sorry, the first payment in June that I get paid, that first check in June, I was going to pay my June's rent, which it would be late, but it would still be paid.
No, I know, but I'm just, So you get paid on the 29th.
Yes, sir. I get paid the 15th
Then-
and the 29th.
June, you're going to get paid on the 12th and the 26th.
Correct.
Right. So when were you going to pay your June rent?
I can pay it that second week. I have
The second week. What do you mean the second week? Second pay or second?
second pay the second week of June because I can
The-
help. Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So you can pay that on the 12th.
Yes.
All right. The 600, what'd you say? 680? The 680, let's say 700. When are you going to be able to pay that?
My next paycheck. So I can only go off my paydays. That's when I get my funds. Yeah. I don't have a calendar. Can I pull my phone out? Look, sorry, Judge. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
I'm sorry.
Sign this and you're about to head down a path and I don't think you can do it.
So,
You
okay.
have to make sure that
Okay. I get paid on the 15th. I'll pay 1,000 there. On the 15th, I can pay 1,000. On the 29th, I can pay 1,500.
okay. That's what we had and you already paid 1,000.
Yes.
So that's the 3,500 that we had.
Okay.
Okay. So you're 680 short from this judgment.
Yes. Which I can pay on the 12th.
Okay.
I can pay the 600 and I can pay an extra 200 or to 300 on the 12th because I can get some help from my partner. I can get some help from him to pay. And then on the 26th, I can pay the remaining balance of June's rent.
Okay. So let me ask you this. If that's where you were, why didn't you tell counsel that?
Because we talked briefly and then she was talking with other people.
I know, but why didn't you say, well, hold on a second though.
I'm a very.
I know. But the thing is you signed this saying that you could do this by the end of the month.
And yeah, because I thought I would be able to, but then when I sat down and actually looked at the calendar, I won't have the money. I won't have the full 4,000.
So clarification, it's not the full 4,000. It's 4,180 and that does not include the 1,000 that you paid. So
Well, yeah.
once that's applied, it's 31.
The 30, I won't have the full 3,180 by the 29th.
So here's what I'm going to do.
Because I can pay,
Just
yes, sir. I'll be quiet.
all right. I'm going to do this. I'm doing this over the objection of plaintiff, but I'm going to give you a shot. You just have to understand something. This attorney and most of the attorneys that appear before me are very approachable, but you got to tell them where you are. And then they can either work with you or they can't, or you come before me and do it. Because right now, young lady, you were about to put yourself in a position that on come the 29th, you didn't have the money and you were going to be put out.
Okay. Okay.
All right. You just can't play around with that.
I'm not trying to play around.
No, I know, but you have to go back and you have to sort of think what you're going to do.
Okay.
So here's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to take June into account, but what I'm going to do with this judgment is if she pays the $3,500 total amount by the 29th, and I've added the language, then she needs to pay $680 by June 12th. Then you're on your own for June. They can still file against you for June.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to take that into account. I'm going to give you those additional 12 days if you get that. All right. And I hope you learned a lesson that you got to talk to people, tell you where they are, and then be able to deal with it.
Okay.
I have to verbally object. So for the record, just because you.
Well, I'm doing it over plaintiff's objection.
I would object, but because you did indicate that you were objecting over, you were going to do it over my objections. I felt for housekeeping purposes, I should object.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. All right, young lady. Take care. Pick up a copy of the judgment out front.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.